Beneath the stairs, with his temple pressed against the cold concrete, lay a ginger-colored dog. From his neck stretched a rusty, heavy chain, not so much a collar as a prison shackle, a symbol of punishment. I knelt beside him. The dog raised his head and looked at me. In his eyes there was no anger, no reproach, only endless sorrow mixed with a faint spark of hope. His tail tapped softly against the steps, as if to say, "I still believe." My throat tightened with shame. Dozens of people lived nearby, yet he wasn't waiting for them. He was waiting for someone else, someone of his own. A woman's voice called down from the balcony, "He's a guard dog." The owner left, promised to take him back, but never returned. "It's been months." A man in a cap added indifferently, "Let him stay there. Dogs like that are meant to wear chains." The dog, as if understanding every word, touched my hand with his nose. In that moment I knew I couldn't leave him here. The next day I returned with food and water. He drank greedily, gulping down every drop, but ate with careful gentleness, as though afraid to offend. A deep groove from the metal collar marked his neck. I called my friend, a volunteer named Salomia. She came with her partner, Semyon, who carried bolt cutters. The scanner showed nothing, no chip. The lock on the chain had been welded shut. "Either we cut it," Semyon muttered, "or we wait for him to die." I nodded. Sparks flew as the metal screamed. The dog trembled but did not resist. He laid his paw on my hand, as if to say, "I trust you." At last the chain crashed to the ground, and the air around us felt freer. He took a step forward, then froze, as if he couldn't believe he was allowed to move without the weight of iron. We took him to the clinic. His wounds were treated, blood tests done. They scanned him again with a different device. Suddenly, the machine beeped. A number lit up on the screen. The assistant checked the database and read aloud, "Amber." My knees gave way. That was the name I had given a puppy 9 years earlier, a puppy who vanished one stormy night. My old information appeared on the screen. My name, my phone number, my address. It was him. The very same. The one I searched for weeks, posting flyers, only to end up living with the emptiness. He buried his head in my chest, and in his eyes there was recognition. Slow, certain, like coming home after years of wandering. I couldn't hold back the tears. I whispered his name again and again. Amber placed his paw on my hand, just as he had that first moment under the stairs. He stayed with me. His wounds healed slowly, but each day he grew stronger. He ran again, brought me his old ball, and fell asleep at my bedside, breathing so deeply it was as though he was exhaling years of suffering. I carried the heavy, rusted chain to a scrap yard and asked them to melt it down. I wanted no link of it ever to become a collar of bondage again. A week later, the phone rang. A hesitant male voice said, "Did you take the dog?" My brother left him with me. I didn't know what to do. "I'm sorry," I answered calmly. "I didn't take someone else's dog. I brought my own back." I hung up, because the true ending to this story wasn't in arguments or blame. It was in something else, in the simple, quiet truth that Amber was finally home. Now, every morning, he gently lays his paw on my knee, and I understand the greatest power in this story isn't anger or revenge. It's a single word returned.